Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Novgorod, where we're going for the Frozen Assets achievement, in which we have to have 90% of the trade power in the White Sea trade node, and have to have that trade node be the most powerful trade node in the world. We just finished a war against Lithuania and a war against Poland. The war against Poland we got dragged into by our then ally Bohemia, and Lithuania we attacked because we had the chance, while we were in that war, to declare on Lithuania without dragging Bohemia on their side. Unfortunately, we foolishly didn't take the war goal quickly enough so that actually Bohemia pieced out the Poles and then still came in on Lithuania's side. So now we don't have that alliance, but still think I want it. They're rival to people and stuff, and I kind of like having a big ally. I'm gonna ally them again. They still like me. They're like, yeah, sure, we declared war on you, but hey. Well, declared war is a bit harsh. Bunch of cores coming in from that war. We're also currently subsidizing Crimea, trying to help them with their war against the Poles. But now I'm going to stop that. I can cancel subsidies, right? I'm not... Yes. They were not fighting very well against the Poles, and I wanted them to win, and hopefully take that land so I can just take it from them. How are we spying? We are spying on Crimea, which means we can grab another claim if there's another claim to grab. Theodora has done well grabbing claims where they could here. We cannot actually claim anything else around here. We do not have a claim on Kudak. We could go spying on Poland and try to grab the claims that way. We should also definitely grab a claim on the Russians. Not Russians, we're gonna be Russian. Stop saying that. The Muscovites. And we're gonna... Well, we already started building up our army because we have Tech 13 and cannons became sort of useful for combat. So let's have some cannons in combat. We have an enormous amount of manpower. Not manpower, but force limit and maximum manpower, due to having quantity ideas. That helps a lot too. We're also allied to the Ottomans because we could, and that's a nice backup thing. They might call us into war someday, but Denmark no longer considers me a rival. Interesting. Did we outstrip them? Are we gonna lose them as a rival now? We are. Maybe. Yes. They're no longer a valid rival. We're sitting very much at top of power projection. That's fine. We're third rank power too. Great power. Grank power. Such a grank power. We need a rival. And we looked at this before. I think Aragon is an acceptable choice. I'd rather do it to somebody that we actually want to fight, but those people don't really exist anymore. So let's cancel our embargo on the Danes. And maybe do embargo. We got found out in Crimea. We can embargo the Aragonese. And who else did we rival? Mamluks. Be embargoed. Right. There we go. Any cool states to make? The Ukraine seems fine. Where's Sloboda, Ukraine? Here. Oh, and it's a state that even has... No, it's a state we fully own. It's not a great state. Probably producing corn. Yeah, lots of corn and cattle. It's an okay trade area, but it's really... How many states do we have? We have to be... Let's say states. 7 states to give. I think we can do this. And core it. And... maybe give some land to states while we're at it. There's probably unrest down here, so... Right? No, actually that's not. Oh, because they had a recent uprising, right? Yes. Here they're fine, even though they had a recent uprising. Didn't have a recent uprising. Interesting. Let's give at least this one to the clergy because it has 90% autonomy. So at least we get some money out of it. Cool. Now, money-wise, we are gaining money at an okay rate. Ugh, our heir is a babbling buffoon. Not a fan of that. I didn't raise him that way, for sure. 26,000 manpower. We're almost getting 1,000 each month. That's pretty cool. Trade dispute. Yeah. We need claims. On whom do we need claims again? Let's build some claims on Poland in case this war takes forever. So we can actually claim that. Do we just go for Crimea? I really want them to take this first. Just don't know if they actually can. No, I'm not going to invest in technology yet. So we're building spy network there. We're also planning to attack who else? Muscovy in... when? 68, 4 more years. But we are already claiming that. Do we need Moldavia? It's in the Crimea node, right? Yes. It has a lot of friends. Not the most powerful of friends, though. I think we will be fine. And it also gives us a way into Genoa. Let's start building a spy network here. Although I really want that Crimean War first. So we can have access here. But they're taking their sweet time with the peace deal. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, they probably can't reach into Poland, and Poland can't reach to them, so they're sort of a stalemate, and they probably don't have enough. Actually, there's Poles around here taking all that Crimean land. Interesting. Rebels in Polotsk. Somewhere up here, right? Polotskins, 29,000. Okay. In Pinsk-Grodno Ula. Pinsk-Grodno Ula, this place. Yeah, I mean, it's a number. Let's bring some mercenaries. And stop drilling these guys. Also the Zaporozhians. Where are you rising up? In Oshakov, Nikolaev, down here, okay. Yeah, I think I'm also going to tell these guys to stop drilling. So we can have a ready army when they rise up. Poland, internal conflicts. Poland is bankrupt. How are they still... Oh, did... You pieced out? What? Who's Opika in this? Oh no, you're Theodoro. Never mind. Oh, you're also fighting Ragusa in Bosnia. Oh, and you actually had an army there. Oh, and you took all the land. Excellent. So, the spying on the Poles... less important now. Rather attack the Crimeans. I think we don't need to make more claims here. I think we're fine. We have all these. Probably just going to declare reconquest for Theodoro. And Nogai and Karaman are going to come in potentially. Nogai being a joke and Karaman being pretty much also a joke. So yeah, we don't have great relations, even though I just gave them a lot of money because, well, I did return province. Oh, my ally did in the war. Yeah, it's fine. Here, Crimea, I really want a war of reconquest for Kaffa here. For our Theodoran friends. Sure, I'm not going to call in the Ottomans. That seems like overkill. Where's your capital anyway, Crimea? Where's your capital? Here, in Crimea. Yeah, I know I could call in the Ottomans. I will not. Will also not send another army at this moment. Because I don't think we need it, and I have those rebels to deal with. So, yeah. A lot of black flag people around here. Siege this thing. Aragon rivaled me, that's fine. They are the black flag Genoese. I will reduce this to a 10 and 10 siege stack. We might ask why 10 and 10. Thank you for asking. Actually, we only need 9 and 9, right? No, 10 artillery is needed for the maximum bonus on the fort. And I like having 10 infantry to protect my 10 artillery so they don't have to be in the front line. Because artillery in the front line, if they get attacked, is just expensive. And bad at fighting. So no need to do that. There's 4k Nogais. Polotskians are coming up very soon. So let's just have these Polotskians come up and then go and handle the Nogais. That sounds like Polotskians to me. Typical Polotskin sound. You maybe wait a bit. Now you're arriving on the 1st of December and you're arriving on the 30th of November. 1st of December. 1st of December, okay. Sync up our armies so we take no additional damage here from having too few guys here. And crunch. So much for Polotskin separatism. And you go... Well, your job is actual Nogai. And your job is... this, maybe. So one of you for the Siege of Nogai, the other for just murdering the Nogais. Zaporozhian Separatist is somewhere down here. We have an army around, so that's fine. Yeah, some occupation happening here, but that is... Oh, we are capped on military power! Hello! That was supposed to be in development. So, where do we develop? In... Vyazma, do you still have the... Oh, we can't. Never... Kashin... Subutsov... Just looking for a place that already has the edict on, because I'm lazy. Well, we have Smolensk, so I guess we can put some more into Smolensk. Actually, since we have so much Diplo at the moment, we might as well put some Diplo into this cloth place, so we can put some military in it. Good. I hope the edict was still on. I assume so, but I don't actually know. Didn't check. And we've already sieged down Crimea. These guys should all be running because they have scary armies incoming, and they are now asking themselves why they would ever have decided to join the call to arms against me. It's a very foolish move to do. Get some converting going, get some more occupations. You actually carpet sieging me? You are something. I don't know if brave is the right word or stupid. I mean, stupid and brave are very close together anyway. Who are we fighting? We're fighting Nogai and Karaman, in addition to Crimea. You're running to here. Hello, Karaman. Welcome to the war. Burgers now at 80% influence. Now no longer at 80% influence. Which one is true? Nobody knows. Also, I can't hit buttons to save my life. Okay, 80.1%. Oh, that's the clergy. The burghers are fine. Clergy can have some land, just a tiny bit of clergy land that you don't need anymore. Or, you know, a giant piece of clergy land you don't need anymore, like Breslau here. Broslov. And if I use German names for places, and that is offensive to you because of history, I'm sorry. It is just what I know these places as. It's not in no way supposed to be any sort of encouragement of whatever happened in the past between Germans and Poles. This is a level 1 fort. I have a no siege leader, so how about we just do this and send some mercs with the cannon. And, you know, have a Streltsy or two. Take this capital, walk through Muscovite land, because they were clever enough to give my enemy access. There are our Zaporozhian separatists, which I wanted to kill with this army, so let's just grab you, meet up in Yidishul, and then kill the Zaporozhians. And I just noticed I don't actually know if I'm recording. I am. Good. Whoa, hello. You actually caught me with your great general. That is going to cost me 1,000 guys. Bastards. Those were my 1,000 guys. You're now running to nowhere yet. I think these 1,000 guys need to hide. You guys are still on the hunt, trying to be. So are you. I don't doubt this Nogain stack. But then again, once we have the Siege of Nogai, we should be able to piece them out very easily. That's gonna be okay. Yeah, Sephardian Separatists giving separatism as they do. You guys should just merge and kill. And Crimea should have just given up here, but Count's feud. I don't even know what that event is. Won the Siege of Order, which is the only Nogai province. So for peace, what I want from you. I mean, steer trade, war reps. Could make them a vassal, but why? Horde vassals are just bad. That money is a joke. But I mean, why not? No treaties to annul. You're actually saying no if I take the money. But I'm not gonna take 10 ducats. How much war score? 25%? Sure. Only negotiating for themselves, right? Yeah, get out of here. I could probably end your alliance to Crimea too. Sure. Goodbye. One less annoying small stack to take care of. The one up here. Nogai probably pretty happy to not have me in their land anymore. Well, they still have me in their land, but you know what I mean. Now it's only Karaman. The question is, do we get to Karaman? Karaman did get to us, so there should be a way for us to get to Karaman. It's very tempting. Very tempting to try to take Karaman as a vassal here. We do not actually have the access. Ottomans, my faithful ally? No! You're allied. Oh, you're allied to Karaman. That's why you're not letting me through. Alright. You know, I need you to let me through. I mean, maybe Karaman now asks for military access, which would be good. But if they don't, I don't quite know how I'm going to... I mean, we can just wait out the war. It just takes a while. At some point we're gonna get 100% because we're fully occupying the target country. Pretty sure that's how that works. Could also try to ask Circassia and Georgia for military access. They both would give it to us. But then we still have to go through the Ottomans. Hissen Kaifa, who's big, would not give it to us. So we can't actually get there. Okay. Then we'll just hang out here until either the Karamanis decide to come over here and ask Muscovy for military access, or until the war just automatically flips to 100%. Let's sit on that unrest. There's no unrest up here, right? No. So y'all can sit in Voronezh? Sure. Tons of things to do actually here. We have a great advisor that died, so that needs to become a new great advisor. A greater advisor even. None of you are half price, so I guess I just go with the level 1 one here. And I could call the Ottomans into this war. That's funny. They're not gonna give me military access, so they're not gonna let me through to fight Karaman, but they would come on my side and then actually fight Karamans for themselves. That's so weird. Interestingly, that would break the alliance to Karaman, which I don't really care about doing, so let's not. Muscovy claims, yes. Are you a place? I have Ryazan claimed. Let's claim this place. And Moldavia claims, so let's claim Bessarabia. Independence guaranteed by Poland. Oh no, Poland. Oh, you poor fool. They come in, they just die again. Danish noble rebels, hopefully just passing through. Wherever they're here, sure. You do you. That is actually too many units. First of all, tell my vassal to go away. And then we probably still have... No, we're fine. Okay. I think we're just gonna start drilling here. I'll wait for that to flip to 100%. Or for Karaman to come over. Danish noble rebels just killing the Peshkov army for some reason. What the hell? What are you doing? You're just walking through, right? You're just trying to get from I don't know where to Denmark. That is hilarious. Truce to Bohemia has ended. Also close to cap on all the powers again and still far away from tech. So let's continue pumping some development into... Still like developing this place here. It's starting to become very expensive. That's alright. What did I do to the Renaissance there actually? Renaissance printing press. Still far away from printing press. Do we actually have the edict on here? We do. Okay. Something. Do I also put admin in there? Do we have like... no, we have no inflation to reduce. Gonna need a bit of admin for the coring, but not tons. So I guess I'm gonna put some admin in Vyazma. What are we doing there anyway? Pretty building something. Conversion. Still no good peace deal, so no. Give me another conversion. And yes, this is very stupid. Karaman, what are you doing? Did you actually get military access, or do you have another war you're in? No other war. There's military access. Oh, they probably couldn't ask the Ottomans either. Right. I think you will be enough to deal with that. Because the at war with neighboring ally thing also works in the other direction, because we are an ally of the Ottomans. That's funny. So neither of us could actually get military access, so we just sat around and waited. And then Karaman found a way to get military access all around the globe. Only to enable us to just go and kill them, of course. That is funny to me. Probably gonna meet that Karaman 9 stacks somewhere on the way here. Unless they found another military access somewhere else. Oh yeah, there's another tick of the 120 Monarch Points event. It's really worth keeping your corruption at 0 if you can, if you have the money. There we are. Crunch. Yep. And now we're both running towards probably the Karamanian capital. Wait, now you can run through? Now the Ottomans gave them access? That's weird. Actually, that route is quicker for me than this route? Sure. Fine, whatever. Boyars, lost influence, rebels upcoming in Chernihiv, which is Poltava, which is the place we're already sitting, okay. Can we give Poltava to the clergy? No, and this state is not the greatest. Ottomans declaring war on Ardabil. Don't really care. Slowly getting up that legitimacy after, well, our whole dictatorship situation. I know you want peace Crimea, but I can't. I just can't. I need to fully, take you. Fully annex you. You don't want out just yet. By just yet, I mean not at all. So, if we got Karaman as subject, that would be fun, insofar as it would limit the Ottomans in a lot of their doings, which is cool. On the other hand, it might annoy our ally, the Ottomans, so much that they decide to not be our ally anymore. And I wouldn't be a fan of that. Especially if they didn't just decide to not be an ally, but to be an actual enemy. So it's probably not worth it. Look at their power to just buy 1 million troops. Ottomans are still probably power number 1? No, Ming is. Ottomans are power 2. Wow, Ming. No institutions, but still great, great power. We've dropped down a bit, but that's fine. We're gonna come back. Oh, tons of claims possible. Well, probably 1 on Muscovy and 1 on Lithuania. Give me a good place here. Yeah, it seems like a good place. And 1 on Moldavia, sorry. Not Lithuania. So let's grab this place. And then actually come back from there, because we have all the claims we need. We need more claims on you guys, though. Because the circle of war has to continue. Ottomans eating out a bit here. And we're capped because I let it run too much. Do we just keep developing in that place, or are we close enough to spawning the institution ourselves that we don't need to? 50%. Still not an insane number. How much is development in Novgorod? 1 million, right? 93. What's development? Is it better to develop here? It's super expensive to do. Can't be right. In this place it is... How much more development do we need here? We need 45% and we get, let's say, rounded to 5%. So we need 90? No, can't be 90, right? 9? 9 times 4 is 45. So we need 9 more clicks. That seems acceptable. Yes. Now, I should have done this first, but can I make my burgers actually happy? Somehow. Because a happy burger is a development cost reducing burger. Could also make them influential, that would help. You need 25 more. 25 is difficult. That's not. This is fine. Let's go develop the place with the cloth. I can't find any more. Where is it? Vyazma, this place. Now, what do we want to lose least? Guess admin. Let's do some admin, some diplo. And then the rest of the military, and we have the thing present. And now, since it probably spreads to neighboring provinces, I assume. Yes. Then we definitely turn on the edict here. Go to institution spread. Do we also want to turn in another state, like here maybe? Let's do it. Try to the institution spread quickly through my land now. And let's also try to win this war. Sure. War. What is it even good for? Come on, capital? Nope. One more? Come on, capital? Really would like to put those cannons on the other siege. There we go. That gives us probably enough war score to just peace out here, but what do I even want from you guys? if I'm not vassalizing you? Could I vassalize you? No. I could take a foothold down here and just take land. That's actually also interesting. What does it mean trade node-wise? Aleppo is not really a trade node we care about. We would have to grab the trade in Samarkand and Indus. We wanted to trade over here, so we don't really need this land for our trade targets at all. Only if we want to take some trade away from Constantinople. That's the only reason to take this land. Well, and to annoy the Turks. But as I said, the Turks might just be very unhappy with that. Also, we would get a border to the Mamluks, which would then give us war here. I don't think this is worth it. I think we just piece you out for money. And money. And maybe don't be allied to Crimea anymore. Sure. Then we can talk, well, if we had a diplomat, we could talk to our friends in Crimea and show them what we think about people who don't give up. Not much. That much I can tell you. There's my diplomat. Peace. Peace. Kind of want full annexation though. But not like that, right? No. We want Theodoro to have their core land at least, which is, I think, these two, right? Yeah. So, you belong to Theodoro, and you belong to Theodoro. And then I think you have a claim on Crimea, Theodoro, right? I don't know if that matters, but I'm gonna give you Crimea's control too. And we peace out here. Coalition-wise, oh, it's maybe a bit big. So we have to leave them like a province at least. Let's say we leave you Azaraba. It's kind of bad because it's a border to Shirvan. It's not. Let's leave you Mansour. Okay, coalition is Crimea, who will be out. Moldavia, who we will declare war on. Poland, Lithuania, Muscovy, who are in the coalition anyway. Alright, that seems like a thing. And then, do I want a long truce? I do not. So, I'm not going to do anything important here. No, let's just do this. Could get some prestige out of this. No, we're already getting enough prestige, that's fine. Yeah, short truce, it's fine. Now, I definitely want to give more land to my vassal, I think. We have... well, no cores here. The question is whether we had claims here. We had a claim on Cherson, apparently. And that's it. So I guess we give our vassal Katerinodar here and Tishoresk and core the rest ourselves. We do currently have a lot of admins. We could take it all for ourselves. Is that better? We do have the admin. Yeah, I guess we just take it all. Sorry, vassal. But I have admin to spend. Now, you guys can walk into one of the new unrest territories, like Crimea itself. Why is there still a core here? Oh, we can't core that, but neither could our vassal at the moment, so that's okay. Genoa. Hello, Genoa. Nice to see you there. Moldavia and Muscovy. Okay. So Genoa is gonna die when we have our next war against Muscovy. That's fine. but not in this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my video, subscribe to the channel, and if there's anything you want to say, do it down there in the comments section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.